I'm Gary Powell, and I, along with my wife Sharon, are the executive directors for La Casa de Mi Padre. Originally, we had found a group of kids that were abandoned in an old abandoned house, living in a downtown area. And when we went into this place, we were very impacted. You see, we walked into a place that was falling apart. It had holes in the ceiling this big. The walls were crumbling, and there were 59 children inside this home. They were living there with a lady called Tia Ana, and they were existing, if nothing more. The floors were cracked. The conditions were deplorable. The kids were full of lice and scabies. And so we joined together as a small group of people and began working with the authorities to form a children's home. And on May 18th, 2002, we actually opened the doors to what we call La Casa de Mi Padre. We operate in El Salvador, which is part of Central America. Our ministry is to children who have been abandoned and abused and lost somewhere along the way, children who have been acts of violence. And our ministry is also to their families, to help to bring them together and to make their lives better and to let them know who Jesus is.
They do amazing work there. The Powells have taken it upon themselves to meet a need in a part of the world where these kids really wouldn't get a fair shot.
They are not only giving these kids family, but they're showing them Christ in a way that is incredible and growing them to be Christ-minded adults.
We believe in family. You see, 80% of the children that live in El Salvador do not have a father figure in their lives. And so our model is to model a healthy, Christian, loving family. The idea is that we want to help them not only economically, but we also try to really work about healing the hearts, and the reasons that our kids have been abandoned and abused is often generational patterns that have come down.
And I mean, they truly are breaking the cycle. It's incredible to see the way they act now after being through all that. They really are brothers and sisters in the way that they serve one another and the way they help take care of each other. I mean, it's just like watching Jesus.
It's not that we're doing anything, but we've been called to a great work. We've been called to something higher.
We're called by Christ to go and seek the least, the last, and the lost, and be the hands and feet.
And we're grateful and thankful for you guys that have come along since the early days to help support that ministry, to help us to be able to reach out and in many cases be mom and dad to these children, but more than that, to be our Father's hands and arms, to hold them and lead them into a different understanding of what it means to have a father, what it means to have an earthly father, what it means to be loved, and to have hope for a very different future.